Howdy everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you all. Today I'm going to be showing you some Super Mario Maker 2 tricks to making levels in Super Mario Maker 2 that I learned. Okay, so started here. Let's make. I don't want to do 3D World. I don't like 3D World as much. Mario World's my favorite. And I think to start, I'm going to use Underground here. And I want to show you guys a little bit of a trick that I'm pretty sure is how they do it in some levels. Let me do that. Over here, what I want to do is create a wall like this. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to build a huge wall over the whole thing. And then I'm going to build this, which should stop the top from being able to be seen through. And the camera won't scroll that far. Whoa. Okay, let's add this here. And we have, of course, have something over here. Now, over here, we're actually going to add hard blocks. There. And add something about here, I should say. That'll just be ground. And I'm gonna add more bricks. Whoa. Not that. That. Okay. Then we're gonna move this stuff around. Make that look like the ground. And I'm going to add a pipe there so that the user doesn't go completely doomed. Now let me see. We're gonna have to add it more like that. And there has to be a way to get down. Actually, maybe not that. I don't like that as much. Actually, no, yeah, let's keep that actually, but about here. There. That looks good. And then let's see. If we added like a wall here, let's add like a wall here. And then we're gonna, actually let's make this pipe more in the wall. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna add a few things here. Now this isn't exactly how you have to set it up, but I'm just doing it this way. And we're gonna get where is it? Oh, here it is, spike. Now, this is kind of a secret, but kind of not. Change it to a spike ball, make it a big spike ball, and put it in this. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to fit it, so let's do it more like that. And then put a block here so that they can't get that. Here, and here. There we go. So now, if we play from start, we shouldn't be able to see above the camera or to the right. However, if we press this, create a big spike ball, and push through the wall so that we can see farther. So that's a cool trick that you can do. Another thing you can do is like add a sound effect here. Where's... I don't know which one it is. Huh. I think it's this one. Or no, wait. Yeah, it is. I think this is it. Ah, wrong button. Whoops. Okay. Let's go down here. and that shows you the future of the way. So that's a cool thing you can do. Now let's get back into parts, and I'm going to actually reset it so that I can show you another one. And I'm going to keep it underground theme, but this one's a little less obvious, but kind of still obvious at the same time. I used this in another level I made. Let's see. Okay, so there's many ways you can really do this, but the way I'm gonna do it's gonna be more specific for how I did it before. I'm gonna be as close to how I did it before as I can get. We'll need a seesaw that stretches across the whole thing. And I'm gonna add, what am I gonna add? Actually, I think I need it to have up here. I'm gonna add a semi-solid platform up here for a, grow it a little there. That's an important part actually of it. And you're gonna need another one about right here. And I'm gonna make it like, put a brick here, extend that a little farther. So then, actually let's do 2 bricks there. I'm gonna add an on-off switch, which is like several tricks in one, but it's cool anyway. You have a bob-omb here, and when a Muncher collides with a bob-omb, under most circumstances, it will explode. So we're gonna put it like, I want to put it there, but then I don't want to have the bob-omb like that. So actually, let's put the block there, and then put this here so it'll fall and not be on top. And then we're gonna need 2 more items. A trampoline and a giant Monty mole. I'm going the wrong way. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Monty mole, and put it here, make it giant, and then we will play from start. And then if we go too far this way, he'll follow us. And that actually I did wrong, darn it. Whoops. I think I made this a little too small for him. It needs to be the right size so that he can actually fall down properly and still knock off the... Okay, so let's make this a little bigger. Now if we play from start, if we don't pass the Monty Mole, it will actually not work. But if we go this way, and the Monty Mole is at the end of the trampoline, it will actually turn off the block. And let's actually... I think this is a little different than the setup I did before. The other one is a little bit more efficient, but... So now we can't get through unless we have that. Okay. And... let's do this play from start again, which you can just hold minus to play from start. Just move here, and it'll let us through. So that's a cool idea you can do. Now, let me go to another one. How about forest? Let me go to this forest theme. I'm going to reset again and show you yet another tip. Okay, so in forest, there's a few things you can do, or not necessarily in forest. I think you can do this in practically anyone, but that's okay. One tip is that you can make interesting levels by, get through some of the levels by spin jumping on piranha plant. It's a jumping piranha plant, is that what I want? Okay. Okay, I think that's the wrong type, but you can still jump on piranha plants, which makes for a kind of interesting level. You can jump higher and everything. That's a kind of an interesting one. The one I'm gonna want to go to ground for, staying ground here for this one. Reset that. There's another thing you can do with spin jumping that's kind of interesting. Which I'm gonna start by just adding that, and then I'm going to add spike blocks. Bunch of them. But you may be wondering, why are we adding spike blocks if we can't walk across them? Well, that's because... No, we're not doing Yoshi. Okay. We're doing a Bob-omb. So this is kind of a technical move more than a trick, but that's okay. Let's get back here. Place a line block. Place an on-off switch that we can reach and play. If we hit that, we can spin jump off the Bob-omb. Not like that. Not at all like that. Let me try this better. Ah. Okay, it does take a little bit of time to work out the technique. I think it'd be better, actually, if I didn't have this the way I did. And just set it, like, here. There we go. But we're good. There we go. You see, you can bounce on the Bob-omb while it's on spikes, and that will kind of save you. Don't go straight over, though. But you get the idea. Let me try to do this again, though, just to see if I can get it good. No. Okay. So that's another tip you can use for making levels. One other tip I like is when you have, basically it's a button, but there's a couple ways to make these where they're actually user interactive. Show you a few of these here using on-off blocks, which are very handy. One thing you can do, of course, is the one we did before with the Muncher, and we can just use two semi-solid platforms. And, okay, there we go. If we place trampoline there, and a Muncher, nope, not a Thwomp, a Muncher, and a Muncher here, and a Bob-omb here, then we can just play, and that needed to be put there for forever, not just sitting there. Okay, you can throw it upward, and that'll trigger a switch. Now, another way you can do is you can, what was this gonna be? Oh yeah, this one's kind of cool. If you have hidden blocks, you can place them like so, and then spike ball, you can place them in here, like that. Then they will trigger themselves and the on-off switch there. That's pretty cool. I've used that before too. And then there's also how I make timers, which is kind of interesting. I'm not like something I don't think I'm the only one to have done this, but I make timers that don't really work like timers, but they can if you set them completely time. Okay. So this is kind of a little bit of a higher tech one, but okay. So what I do is I have a Muncher, and I have key blocks, which these are going to be important for this. Where are they? Here they are. Key blocks. Gonna put one, well, not multi-grab, copy. Put one here. here, and here. And then we can copy the Muncher, and we're gonna have 2. And I'm gonna put key block down below. And then down here, I'm going to put a bomb. So that we have an on-off switch here. And one of these needs to be not key, that's the thing. Wait, I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, let's make these a little taller, actually. That's what we gotta do. Make them a little bit taller. And then place these higher up so that they'll fall, and that'll give us a little extra time to hit a key switch in the beginning. And place that as a P block. Then, of course, I can just go over here and start the timer with another one of these. And we just have the Muncher fall directly onto it. And you can change the length of these timers by adding more or whatnot, but this works. And let's see. This can be used for a few things. One is making your player not be able to go too quickly, like kind of like a time gate for it. I don't really know why that would be useful, but there could be some use for that. And then there's also one I like to do is like this. Okay, let's add that. Add that. Should keep that pretty high. Okay. And then they only have a certain amount of time to get through this. Now, of course, there are a few other things you could add, but I'm just making this kind of fun. We'll just do that. And then, if you like, play from the start. You have so much time to get through. Now, clearly, we can get through this one pretty quickly, but there's other things you can do. Oh, did I do that wrong? I think I made the timer wrong. Let me try that again. I think I did something wrong with the timer. Look up there. Just watch it. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Okay, we don't even need this one, like, at all. Okay. There we go. Now if we play, we get a little bit longer of a timer. And actually, let me make this a little longer. I think that'd help me portray my idea better. You get 2 key switches worth of time to get through this. Don't put that. Whoa. And place that. Use the D-pad. Okay. And there we go. And now, I'm gonna have one more thing to make this a little bit challenging. Can't go back. Okay, now let's play this from the start. I only have so much time to get through. There could be like a door up there or something. Oh yeah, no, I did do that right in the first. Okay, I see. Because that's not gonna... Okay, there we go. I forgot about that. It won't reset. So yeah, let's redo this part. Okay, so this will be kind of like the final configuration of this. Okay, copy that, and that, and that, and there you go. That's like our final configuration there. Final configuration for this. This will be what happens, ultimately. Okay. Now let's test this out. I only have so much time to get through. Now, of course, I can get through this quickly, but... that was too quick, wasn't it? Okay. Maybe make it a little bit higher, then. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, we have one more chance. And then we would put something there. Let's see, what can we put up here? I'll put like a block, maybe. Well, not invisible block, that won't help anybody. And then let's add like a door, maybe? There we go. Oh. What's that? Okay, there we go. And there we go. Now let's bring this over to the bowl. Now we can play from start. Now, like if we don't run. Now if we start over and don't run, we'll see what happens. Let me get a little too long because the second one's not spawning. There we go. Okay. Oh no. I think I need to run now. But really, I could just jump sometime there, and I think that would have worked, but... And then, if you actually truly do it right... Actually, I'm going to D-pad. This one. Oh, that one killed it. Whoops. Anyway, it would have worked. There we go. And that'd be another trick. Now, there's a few other ones. Let me think of... This one's kind of interesting. So, this one you gotta think about it as basically a trap. Then you add a cheap cheap. Is that a big cheap cheap? And a red cheap cheap too. And then we'll go over here. Add some invisible blocks below it. I'm gonna make them spike block. Here, spike here. Place them there, 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 and there. And then we'll just make them press that. Actually, now this one I find kind of interesting because of the way it works, but it could also be not too handy for some other reasons, but it can also be handy. Oh, I can't place it there, okay. That's okay. Let's just do the dotted line block, and then we will... Actually, there's an idea that's kind of interesting. There's a few ways you could do this. One way is like this, you see, where there's actually... Oh wait, no, not there. There. And then you just... And basically will prevent them from standing there too long, and you kind of have to hurry. But then there's another thing you could do if you want to just be mean about it. And you can place them like this. Okay. And you'll need a one-way door, of course, due to where you're standing, but we can't really do that because the start there. But we can just know for future reference, you should have a one-way door about right here so they can't go back. And then we'll add that there. I think we'll add it there. There, okay. So that should press it, and then it will spawn key blocks here. And then if we play, we hit this, and then it will spawn the fish anyway. And then you're stuck if you have the one-way door, and that'll just be to be mean if you really want to. So a claw, if you want to throw something, you can use that to catch it, kind of thing. That would be an interesting idea, actually. There's some ways you can make the buttons a little different, like adding a claw here. Then you can just like, you have to kind of have it on the track, but then you can add like the middle, something that it can go over, but you can't. Then you could just bring it over here. Okay. And we'll add, let's add a on-off switch. And the bomb, we'll add right here. And then we'll have two of the, no, not round semi-solids, but let's use mushrooms just for the sake of it. Wait, no, these are semi-solids. Okay. So we know where the mushroom can pick things up. So we're gonna, or the claw can by the mushroom. It's about right there. So what we'll have to do is like this. And go over here. And then it'll be able to drop it over there. So then we can see. What's it gonna do? Oh yeah, the Muncher. And we'll place a Muncher here. And a trampoline. And we'll just play this, and now it can't pick it up and drop it on the bomb. So we're gonna have to do is throw that up. Then now it can be picked up, and then we can go, darn, it's gonna have to pick it up again, isn't it? Yeah. We're gonna have to pick it up, and then we're gonna wait over here. Oh, well that's gonna be a little bit difficult, but pretty much what we should do actually is let's move this to here. Does that work? I think I do have to be near it, actually, for it to, yeah, close, but that's okay. Yeah, there we go. And we triggered the red bricks that aren't there. So, thank you all for watching. Those are some tricks you can do in Super Mario Maker 2. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something from this. It's a pretty cool game, Super Mario Maker 2. There's a lot you can do in it. So, thank you all for watching, and good luck making your own levels. Goodbye.